Welcome to Luxorium, where timeless elegance meets vintage luxury. In today's episode, we're stepping into a world inspired by Ralph Lauren home. Classic Americana, curated charm, and refined beauty in every corner. If you're passionate about traditional architecture and the warm soul of vintage design, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and comment below with your favorite room or design detail. Let's get inspired the Luxorium way. The first thing that grabs your heart is the timeless curb appeal of this mansion. Think creamy white walls, classic black shutters, and lantern-style sconces softly glowing at dusk. The symmetrical design feels like a page out of an old Ralph Lauren catalog. Grand but familiar. It's love at first sight. As you step into the foyer, the atmosphere whispers understated luxury. There's polished wood underfoot, a vintage Persian rug, and a grand staircase curving upward like a sculpture. Walls are lined with classic wainscoting, and a Ralph Lauren brass chandelier anchors the space. It's the kind of entrance that makes you pause. Moving into the living room, every piece feels curated, not staged. Deep leather sofas, tartan throws, and antique trunks that double as coffee tables. It's vintage Americana with a touch of equestrian charm. Just enough saddle tan and tobacco leather to make it feel lived in, not just designed. The fireplace area is the soul of the home, a rugged stone hearth, flanked by built-in shelves full of aged books and little artifacts. A portrait of a racehorse hangs above, giving that unmistakable Ralph Lauren vibe. It's cozy, stately, and invites you to sink in and stay a while. Step into the formal dining room and suddenly you're in a New England manor. A long mahogany table stretches beneath a wrought iron chandelier, with high-backed chairs upholstered in navy and cream. Every dinner here feels like an event, even if it's just meatloaf and mashed potatoes on a Tuesday. The kitchen blends farmhouse warmth with timeless elegance. White inset cabinetry, soapstone counters, and a double farmhouse sink under a window draped in striped linen. Polished brass hardware brings that luxurious feel without going overboard. You can almost smell the apple pie cooling on the marble-topped island. Just off the kitchen is the pantry and nook area, a hidden gem. Glass front cabinets showcase vintage dishware, and baskets full of fresh linen sit neatly organized. There's a little counter where morning routines unfold, from grinding coffee beans to handwriting the grocery list. Function meets beauty in every inch. The breakfast corner is all charm. A round bistro table sits by a bay window overlooking the garden. Cushioned bench seating in soft denim blue makes it feel like a quaint cafe in the French countryside. You can picture slow mornings with coffee, sunlight, and maybe a golden retriever at your feet. The master bedroom exudes quiet luxury. Four-poster bed dressed in Ralph Lauren bedding, antique trunks at the foot, and soft ambient lighting from vintage sconces. It feels like a weekend retreat, not just a place to sleep. Every fabric, finish, and frame speaks of comfort, heritage, and grace. The guest bedroom doesn't take a back seat either. It's warm and inviting, styled with florals and pinstripes, as if out of a Ralph Lauren summer campaign. A cozy armchair by the window offers a reading spot, while the walnut armoire brings depth and character. It's elegant but never overdone. The main bathroom is where classic meets spa. A clawfoot tub stands center stage, flanked by double pedestal sinks and a checkerboard floor. Brass fixtures gleam under soft lighting, And the vintage vanity mirror feels straight out of an old Hollywood film. It's timeless and unapologetically luxurious. Then there's the powder room, that hidden little jewel box. Navy grasscloth wallpaper wraps the walls, paired with a white porcelain sink on a cast iron stand. It's where guests get a taste of the home style in just a few square feet, polished, confident, and utterly charming. The hallway isn't just a corridor here. Framed black and white photographs and oil paintings line the walls like a mini gallery. Soft sconces give it an ambient glow, and every door you pass feels like it leads to another beautifully layered story. Even walking from room to room feels intentional. Tucked into a quiet corner is the library, more like a personal sanctuary. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, a tufted leather armchair, and a vintage globe create an atmosphere of reflection. You can imagine rainy afternoons here, with jazz in the background and a worn hardcover in your lap. Classic, quiet luxury. The craft room or creative space is a burst of inspiration. Whitewashed wood tables, fabric swatches, and jars of vintage buttons fill the room with possibility. It's the kind of place where quilts are sewn, letters are written, and old-school creativity finds a home. Practical yet delightfully personal. Even the laundry room feels elevated. White beadboard walls, polished slate floors, and open shelving with baskets labeled in cursive script. A vintage utility sink anchors the room, and there's a sweet little radio playing oldies in the background. Who knew doing laundry could feel this comforting? The linen closet or built-in cabinet adds another layer of refinement. Neatly stacked towels, embroidered sheets, and sachets of lavender in between. There's something deeply satisfying about a space like this. It's not just storage, it's order and beauty in a place most homes forget. Upstairs, the attic landing area becomes a character of its own. Sloped ceilings, dormer windows, and wide plank flooring give it a romantic, tucked-away feeling. It might be a reading nook, a playroom, or simply a moment of quiet escape, timeless charm lives even in the smallest spaces. The covered porch or sunroom brings the outside in with grace. Wicker chairs, soft ticking stripe cushions, and an old ceiling fan overhead. It's where morning coffee meets golden hour, and conversations stretch late into the evening. You can smell the wisteria and hear the distant hum of summer. Finally, the back entry or rear utility space is where rustic meets refinement. Stone floors, weathered hooks for coats, and a long bench for muddy boots. It's the kind of place that welcomes the messiness of life, while still looking like it belongs in a Ralph Lauren editorial. Thank you for joining us on this elegant journey through vintage American luxury. At Luxorium, we celebrate timeless beauty and classic interiors that tell a story. If today's mansion inspired your design dreams, make sure to subscribe for more beautifully curated homes. Like the video if you enjoyed the tour, and comment below. We love hearing your thoughts. Until next time, stay inspired, stay elegant, and remember, true luxury is found in the timeless. See you on the next episode.